Hello crocheting friends! In today's video I will show you how to make this beautiful lacy stitch for a baby blanket. In the video I'm showing only the main stitch for this blanket and the entire pattern is available in my Etsy shop and right now it's on sale. In fact, all of the baby patterns in my Etsy shop are on sale this week. The setting for today's video is different than usual and that's because I'm visiting my mom in Sacramento this weekend. I didn't have time to film this video earlier this week, so I'm filming it at my mom's place. Spending time with my mom gives me enormous joy, and I feel so lucky that I've got to spend this weekend with her. We did a lot of fun things. The yarn that I used to make this blanket is Wellness Baby by Loops and Threads, and the hook size I, 5.5 millimeters. This is a larger size hook than recommended for this yarn, and the reason I'm using a larger size hook is because I want to achieve a soft, lacy texture. I tried using the hook recommended for this yarn and I didn't like the way my texture turned out. For that reason I decided to go with a larger size hook. The multiple for this stitch is 8 plus 2, and for my sample I will start with chain 34. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here I have 34 chains and I'm ready to start my first row. Into the second chain from the hook I will make a single crochet. We never count the chain on the hook, we always start counting from the next chain. 1, 2. So over here I make a single crochet. Next I'm going to skip 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and into the next chain I make 7 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here I have 7 double crochets made into the same chain. Next I'm going to skip 3 chains. But please note that when I make 7 double crochets into the same chain, the next chain becomes quite small and difficult to see. So make sure you are skipping 3 chains and not 4. 1, 2, 3, and into the next chain, the 4th chain, I make a single crochet. Now again, I skip 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and into the next chain I will work 7 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and again I skip 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and into the next chain I make a single crochet. And I'm going to continue crocheting this way until the end of this row. Here I am at the end of this row. I just made 7 double crochets into the same chain. Now again I skip 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and I only have 1 more chain, and I finish this row with a single crochet into that last chain. So my first row is now complete. I start row 2 with 2 chains and turn, and now into the very first single crochet I will make 2 double crochets finished together. 1 and 2. And this entire stitch will count as 3 double crochets finished together. So for the first double crochet it was only 2 chains and then I had 2 double crochets. So altogether this counts as my first 3 double crochets finished together. Now make 2 chains, 1, 2, and I'm going to skip 3 double crochets of this group of 7 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, and into the 4th double crochet, the middle one, I will make a single crochet. Then again I make 2 chains, 1, 2, and now again I will skip 3 double crochets over here, 1, 2, 3, and I will be working into the next single crochet, and into this single crochet I make 3 double crochets finished together. 1, 2, 3. Now I finish them together. Then 2 chains, 1, 2, and into the same stitch another 3 double crochets finished together. 1, 2, 3. Now I finished them all together. Now again 2 chains, 1, 2, and I'm going to skip 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, and into the next double crochet I make a single crochet. Then again 2 chains, 1, 2, I skip 3 double crochets and I'm working into the next single crochet. 1, 2, 3. I made 3 double crochets finished together, then 2 chains and another 3 double crochets finished together. 1, 2, 3. So the pattern just continues to repeat, and I'm going to continue crocheting this way until the end of this row. Here I am at the end of the row. I just made 2 chains. I'm skipping 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, and into the last single crochet I will work 3 double crochets finished together. 1, 2, 3. And my second row is now finished. I start row 3 with 3 chains and turn. These 3 chains will count as my first double crochet, and now into the top of this last 3 double crochets finished together of the previous row I will make 3 more double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to make a single crochet into the next single crochet over here. I'm going to skip the next 3 double crochets finished together, and I will be working into this chain 2 space. Into that chain 2 space I make 7 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, I'm skipping this 3 double crochets finished together, and into the next single crochet I make a single crochet. Again, I'm skipping this cluster, 3 double crochets finished together, and into the next chain 2 space I work 7 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And again I skip this cluster and make a single crochet into the next single crochet. So this is what it looks like, and I continue crocheting this way until the end of this row. Here I am at the end of the row, and I finished this row with 4 double crochets into the top of this last cluster. 1, 2, 3, 4. And my third row is finished. I start row 4 with chain 1 and turn, and now into the very first double crochet I make a single crochet. Next I make 2 chains, 1, 2. I'm going to skip these 3 double crochets, and into the next single crochet I'm working a cluster or 3 double crochets finished together. 2, 3, then 2 chains, 1, 2, and into the same single crochet another cluster. Now again I make 2 chains, 1, 2, and I'm going to skip next 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, and into the next, the 4th double crochet or the middle one, I make a single crochet. Now again 2 chains, 1, 2, I skip 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, and I'm working into the next single crochet. I make a cluster, 1, 2, 3, then 2 chains, 1, 2, and another cluster, 1, 2, 3. Then I make 2 chains, 1, 2, I skip 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, and into the next double crochet I make a single crochet. And I continue crocheting this way until the end of this row. I end this row with 2 chains and a single crochet into the top of the last double crochet. Well, this is actually a turning chain, but we count it as a double crochet. So that's where I make my single crochet, and my 4th row is now finished. I start row 5 with chain 1 and turn, and into the first single crochet I make a single crochet. Next I'm going to skip this cluster, and into the space, chain 2 space over here, I will work 7 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now again I'm skipping this cluster, and into the next single crochet I make a single crochet. Again over here I'm skipping this cluster and I'm working into the chain 2 space over here. I make 7 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I'm skipping this cluster and make a single crochet into the next single crochet. And I continue crocheting this way until the end of this row. And I finish this row with a single crochet into the last single crochet. So now my 5th row is finished. And from this point all I need to do is to repeat rows 2 through 5 for the pattern. And here I repeated rows 2 through 5 several times, and you can see how beautiful this stitch looks.